Okay, this is CAD Methods, Lab 3.2, Part 1, Project 9.1, or 9-1, page 377 in your book. It wants you to start out using the AutoCAD template, set your grid spacing to 0.1 and your snap spacing to 0.25. Once you go ahead and create these layers. Now, I've already done all that. You should have plenty of experience doing that now. So, I'm going to use my layers. And I'm going to check my D settings and make sure that my snap set, my grid set, they're turned on, and I turned off the grid displays beyond the limits because I just prefer that. And then you're going to start drawing these, and as you draw these, you're going to see that they're pretty small. Now I'm on the 0 layer. I'm going to draw, you get some directions. You get some directions here, and you get some directions here. These are for, it's all the same. So I'm going to draw a circle. And I got my snap turned on, and it's pretty small, so I'm going to zoom in, and there you can see it snapping. And it says it's a diameter of 0.06. Now we're going to have two circles. You see they're pretty small. If I zoom out, you can see it's pretty small. So we're going to have two circles of 0.06 on top of each other. But this one, the first one says it's going to be on the top layer. So I'm just going to select it and put it on the top. I'm going to draw another circle based on that center, and it says it's a diameter of 0.02 on the drill layer. So diameter 0.02, and it's on the drill layer. And then I need another circle based on these centers. That's diameter 0.06. And you see it's white, and you see the line might look a little blue. I can click on it, and it's supposed to be on the bottom layer. Now if you look real close, if I move this last circle, oops, last, you can see there's two circles there. So there's two on top of each other. And then down here we have another direction for draw a circle on the S mask layer. So that's going to be circle on the center, on that center, D for diameter, 0.08, and we're going to put that on the S mask layer. Now, when you go ahead and draw these parts, you're going to see, so now we need to draw these electronic components. So you can work your way through those. I would suggest maybe just copying the right distance, draw the rectangle, and you've got your snap on. So it shouldn't be too difficult. That doesn't look quite centered. So move and just connect the quadrants to the quadrants. Trim it up. Draw that one line through there, and then you'll have the component done. You can draw both of these the same. Okay, a little bit jump ahead. I've completed the components, and you need to now jump the page to page 378 and draw. You need to copy them around and arrange them in this order. So I'm going to start off by drawing a rectangle and getting this and getting these pieces in place, and then I'm going to jump ahead just a little bit. Okay, I've jumped ahead, and you need to copy the pieces around like this. And you might notice, it just depends, especially if you're using like a laptop or something, you might see your circles look like that. Well, that's because there's a command that's supposed to help your computer work a little better. It's an old command called ViewRes. Do you want fast zooming? Absolutely. And then you get a range. You can see 1 to 20,000. I'm just going to set that to 20,000. You can see my circle straighten out. So you're going to create my rectangle. You need to get my other components down here, and then I can start drawing the polylines. Now I'm going to jump ahead. Okay, I've drawn my polylines. And when you draw your polyline, it's just like drawing a line. Except when I draw the line, if I just draw a line here, and I click on it, each one is an individual line segment. So the difference, and that's all that it'll ever be. So a P line, a polyline, when I click it, if I click on it, it's all one segment. And what that, I can use the P edit command, and it'll allow me to change some different properties like width, 125, and you can see that it becomes big and fat. Now these polylines, you should draw it so that it looks like this, the schematic on page 379, but the directions are over here. So we want a polyline with a width of 0.006. So I've done that on these, but let's say, so I have polyline, so P line, you want to draw a polyline, and you want to pick a point, and then you get these options down here, and I want to do width 0.006, and whoops, P line, click, and I'm drawing, it's stuck. Okay, so P line, click, width 0.006, enter, ending width 0.006. Now when I draw, you can see that line's a little thicker than these lines. Now if you just went ahead and did your polyline and then say, took this one, came up to your properties, converted it to the right layer, and you did a P edit, and you clicked on it and said you wanted to do the width 0.006, you can do that individually one by one. Try this instead. Everything else on this drawing is correct, but these polylines in here. So I'm going to say properties, match properties. Just come up here to properties, match properties, and hit that big button. Select something that you have correct. So the layer, color, line type, and the width of the polyline. And now when I can just click on all these polylines, and that will change them to the correct width, layer, line type, and everything. So then when you're done, whoops, then when you're done, it should look like that. And that is Lab 3.2, Part 1, Project 9-1.